Hi everybody, this is Black Lion. Welcome with me today. We're discussing the employment visa processes. To be honestly, I'll just go straight to the point. Just know that the three processes involved in employment visa, because there's so many people who have asked and so many people are confused about the process. Somebody gets an offer letter and thinks it's done, and it's not done. So just know that today I'm discussing those three factors. And while we go into the video, first I want to thank you for being a part of Black Lion. Thank you for watching my content and for sharing. And I appreciate the fact that you've been there and you've made me go to this level. So I'd like to thank you a lot, and please continue. And if you're new, don't forget to click that bell so that you can be notified the next time that I put up a new video. Now, without further ado, let's just go into the video, right? So there are three different stages in getting employment visa, all right, or getting a work permit, or completing your employment status in the UAE. One of them is getting the job offer or getting the letter offer. The job offer is the first. The second would be signing the contract, and then eventually the third will be the work permit, getting the work permit. So there are only three steps. So I can go now more into the video and explain each of them one by one, what is involved and what you might come across. Alright, so moving on to stage number one would be getting the job offer. Now, I'm just gonna skip on all the other parts whereby you're in visa, what kind of visa, all that, searching for jobs, getting accommodation, all these type of things. I'm skipping all that. I'm going on to you have gotten the job offer, right? You are ready, you've been offered the job, you're excited and all these things. You are, getting in the mood for starting your employment. So you get that job offer, right? Now you're there and I'm wondering, is this the end of the process? Do I finish here? This is ready to explore more. What else do I need to do? But just know that there has been a change over the years. Before, back in the days when we, for those who've been employed longer and longer before, a company would provide you a job offer on the company letterhead, whereby you can be at least assured that you have got the job and you're just gonna wait for your time and start work or start arranging the process of getting the visa done, employment visa done, and then you can proceed. Now that over the years and still now has changed. Job offers are directly linked to the Ministry of Human Resources and Militarization. That means the job offer is a contract between the two of you, between your employer and yourself. That means you have many things you've discussed and now you're putting that down in terms of the salary, in terms of the work timings, in terms of your leave structure, in terms of all these things. When you're going back home, when you have completed your contract on renewals, all these things, basic salary allowances, all these discussions are laid down on that initial job offer. And guess what? The job offers are, recorded in the Ministry of Human Resources and Militarization. So now that is done. That process is done, but it's not complete. It is just a foundation to the next to the next project that you're going to do. It is a foundation to the next process that you're going to do. You have that job offer. It's not the end, but it is the beginning point. Now, before it wasn't. So if you have gotten a job offer, you would kind of clap your hands and get ready for the next step. It's not the end. Now the next step would be signing this. Signing this job offer is another step which is crucial, because many companies have been or can be given fines of up to 20,000 dirham, because if their employees or the person that given their job is not able to read through all the contents of that, and if they find out in one way or the other that this employee or prospective employee has not gone through all the pages and everything about that job offer and has no clue whatsoever it is, but he's going to sign it, then it becomes a problem. So you, as that job seeker, you're looking for all the parts, you're looking for all the discussions you've made that they're in the paper and you have read. Only once you have read all that, then you can sign and put your initials and get your thumbprint and have it sent back. How is that so important? It's because both of you, your party, you are the employee party, and your employer, who is the other party giving the job, are two parties, and then the ministry is the one that is overseeing this activity going on. So it becomes legal at that point that the job has been offered, and at least it gives some cushion to you, who is the job seeker, that you have already been given that job. All right, so it's not like you're going to sign the job offer and then later on they're going to change and move to another one and just say, no, we no longer need you, or whatever it is, it's going to be wrong for that. So at least it helps to cushion that job seeker, and also it helps to cushion that employer in case another employer wants to poach that worker. Now that last part is the offering of the employment contract, which would be the labor contract. Remember, in the beginning you already signed that job offer. Okay, now that was the beginning, but remember, it's that same that is going to be used to be able to provide you your permanent residency or your permanent employment card for that period of time, for that contracted period of time, whether it's 2 years or so, mostly 2 years. All right, and now that all employment visas are 2 years, then definitely it's 2 years period of time. So what is the difference between that final work permit and the job offer? The initial job offer was between three parties. It was you, your employer, and the Ministry of Labor, which is Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratisation. That was it. But now the final work permit is now bringing together four. You will have yourself, your employer, Ministry of Human Resources or Labor, and GDRFA, which is the immigration body of that state that you're in. Now put it in a perspective, you're in Dubai, so it will be Ministry of Labor, yourself, your employer, and the process of GDRFA in granting you your residence visa. So the labor card comes first, and then you're able to apply for your residence visa. Ministry of Labor offering you a labor card, and then the company takes on the formalities of applying for your Emirates ID, making sure that you have your medical tests and examinations all done, that whole procedure, getting your visa stamped. All this is happening and is going to be handled by the company that you're working for or you're going to be working for, and then you proceed on to the next level. If you're by chance one of the categories of these new categories of the golden visa and the green card, these are the categories of people who are responsible for their own processes. So you will be doing it by yourself, handling all those procedures for that category of visas. Others, for everybody on the bandwagon, the company will arrange everything, and it will be managed and processed by the GDRFA, and then your residence visa is out and you have a job. So that completes all the stages of getting a job in Dubai. Now I hope I've mentioned it as clearly as I can. If it is simple enough for you, thank you. You give it a thumbs up, share it with the friends and family and whoever wants to know. Just avoid being in a situation whereby you don't know, you have no clue about whether you have the job or not, or you will stop in the middle of the process and you don't know. I hope this goes out to help you. If you feel you want to read more, there's a lot of resources. You can go on to the respective sites, government sites, check on GDRFA sites, check on Ministry of Labor sites. And also another thing, maybe I might just do a video on it, if you want to know if the offer letter is valid or it is authentic, of the systems that you can follow, that you can verify this later on by yourself also. Right, so thank you for watching and hope to see you in another video. Cheers and bye.